Hi, Amber. I'm out, headed to the doctor's office. I thought I'd show you that pretty picture there in front. That's awesome. How all the clouds are just settled around Mount San Gorgonio. And of course, I hit a red light. See over here all the green on the mountains. It's really coming up, looking pretty because of all the rains we've had. Well, it's getting close to that time, so everything should be greening up. But the mountain looks exceptionally cool today with the clouds, kind of like last night. I don't know if I'll be able to catch it at sunset or not, because well, I don't know how long it'll take at the doctor's office, and then getting home, and then blah 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 blah. I gotta turn and get onto the freeway, and I don't want this to get too long, otherwise it won't go through. Lots of clouds out. Pretty view right there. Straight. Right here on this curve, we're going to be able to look over a little bit towards where Rancho Cucamonga is once we get past that big tree. There you had your chance. You can almost see where the water towers are, or the water tanks. Pretty out there behind Loma Linda. Drive over here towards Redlands and going up the Yucaipa Pass. Cool cloud behind me. Can't show it to you. Sorry about that. I'd turn around and drive the other way, but I'd be late to my doctor's appointment. They wanted me to log in online, but I couldn't do it because I couldn't find the stuff they said they sent me. That's kind of an interesting cloud straight ahead of us. It's layered down the lower layer. Maybe it's not a lower layer, maybe it's just further back so it looks lower, I don't know. And then we got clouds up high. If you look off towards the right, that's pretty cool looking. I can't turn the camera far enough to really show you the best part of it. You can see some of it. Yep. Pretty day out. We've got sun over there on my left towards Ruthie's house. Looks like they're going to have overcast. San Jacinto looks like it's in an overcast. So, I don't see anything else new and exciting to show you. Just the normal route I take going across to Redlands, or places there beyond, and send you more boring videos of me driving around or doing something, because that's what I do. And trying to get back into making videos and getting the hang of it, doing all the little things and doing it quickly. I've been out of it for a long time. So I'm going to hold off till I go around this curve, because you can see Mount San Jacinto. You can see it when you go around the curve, because it looks kind of cool too. It's got low clouds. Funny how the clouds stay low around mountains. And I guess they're not really that low. The mountains are just high, so they're noticeable, or something like that. I could be full of crap, and I probably am, but it's okay. Right straight ahead, you should be able to see San Jacinto. Lost it. There it is again, right by the telephone or the electric pole. We used to call them telephone poles when we were kids, because they had telephone lines. So San Jacinto's off to that side. San Gorgonio is off to this side. Whoops, too much of a turn. And that's cool again. See the low clouds. Well, I kept you with me almost my whole trip, because I'm going to be getting off here in about another 1.5 miles, maybe a little bit more, 2 miles. Getting off where Ruthie used to live. The doctors and the little complex there. It's down just off the freeway. All right, heading home. That's a pretty shot. Yep. Guy behind me is probably irritated because I'm taking so long driving. Oh, he's going the other way. That's pretty of the clouds ahead. Oh, a green light. Will I make it? Yep, I did. With time to spare. Gonna hit the freeway here, go across town. Well, let's not. Let's go up and around and across. That'll be something new and special. This is Ford Street. Some pretty cloud formations over there on the left. We're going to go down a hill here in just a second, but this will be a pretty view of the valley from the Redlands side. Work over here just up this next street. Actually, we can drive by it since I'm here. Why not? Make a day of it. Yep. Make a day of it. Trying to remember the name of the street we're on. And my brain is dead. That's okay. Anyway, coming up here on the left is where I spent 17 years working. Moore Junior High was what it was at the beginning. It became Moore Middle School. Yep, that first building right there at the end, which you can't see now, was where I worked. It's the shop facility. It's not a shop facility anymore because we don't need shops for kids. We want them to have an elective, we'll give them word frying practice or something. We'll give them something really stupid that'll be worthless and meaningless. Bad me for saying that. Yep. Had some good times here at this school. Yes, I did. Had some irritating times as well. Learned a lot. One of the things I learned is I should have stayed here instead of going to high school, I think, because I liked the junior high level kids much better. They've got fencing around it. Back in the old days, they didn't have any fencing. It was just a wide open campus. And that was cool. Does it say stop? We can't go? It says no something or other. So we'll go ahead and go. Cafeteria is there on the left. The office is the first building. It was on the left. Cafeteria is the building up above on the left. Oh, I can't go in there. That's too bad. I hope that they don't have the bottom chained off too. This building straight ahead there, kind of on the right, shop facility. I used 3 of the rooms that are up there for the years that I was here. This first one was metal shop, and we called it industrial arts back in the day. Then it became exploring technology, and that was it. The one that you can see over on the center of the picture now, I taught drafting, mechanical drawing in that room. And then the wood shop is the one that's in the back right there with the green and the handicap sign beside it. And that was where I had wood shop. And then when we got to the technology class, I had the 8th grade technology in there because they did different activities than the 7th graders. Beautiful clouds up ahead, except for the telephone pole. Ooh, look across. That's just beautiful, except for the trees in the way. Pull that up. There's no one behind me, so that's good. Let's see if we can get something past this big oak tree. So when this was built, there were some houses, but a lot of this is new. These houses right here, they were not there. There was a few houses here on the right, and you can see they're older houses, and they go way back to the 50s and 60s. Not that one, that's a newer house. But these here on the left, they added. Drove down this street many, many, many mornings and many afternoons. Loved it. What I loved about it was the palm trees. Normally I would turn left here and go down to the freeway, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go straight ahead because the mountains are that way, and it's a whole lot prettier looking at mountains. Yep. To think back that these were all orange groves here at one time that we're driving through. Oranges were a big, big, big business here, and they were everywhere. This is the Sankey. It's a river that goes through Redlands. Well, I don't know what you call it. Yeah, maybe a river. Or stream is better. And we're gonna hang a left up here. I think this is Citrus. Nope, Colton Avenue. I knew that because my high school's on Colton Avenue, and I should have known that. Why don't we head up and take a look at the high school where I spent 20 years. Well, no, I spent 23 years. Hard to believe that I spent that much time there. We're heading up towards Yucaipa Mentone. Actually, Mentone comes first, and then it would be Yucaipa, but we're heading up towards that area. We're still in Redlands, obviously. This is Colton Avenue. Colton goes all the way down Runs in front of the old high school that's there, Redlands High School. And it turns into something else. I don't remember what it is. Someday we'll just have to go down there. Funny as my time here in Redlands, I can remember when a lot of these houses were put in and built because they came in the last 40 years. Used to be orange groves, and then they ripped out the orange groves and they just had fields like you see over here. Just a bunch of fields. All right, we're getting close here. Yep. This is, oh look, they have bleachers now. How exciting. They have bleachers there too. How exciting. Oh, the school is growing. Gym over there on the right. One of the classroom sections, and then the office is there just above this little step off. There's the auditorium. Heading. Yeah, something going on. I can't see because of the sunshine. There it says Auto Tech. I worked there. We didn't have that nice sign though. But that building right there, that is well, industrial building, industrial technology. In fact, well, the room on the left where you see the windows, that's the auto shop, actual auto shop, and then the room on that you can see towards the right where you see 3 sets of windows, that was originally the tech lab, and now it's an ROP something lab, and it's all good. Well, isn't that amazing? I had fight after fight after fight to try to get them to park their little security cars not in the shop but right outside, and now they're doing it. Somebody must have had a whole lot more pull than I had. Yep. because we'd have to empty the bays every single afternoon just to accommodate the security cars, because they had to be locked inside. So no matter what we were doing, we had to always, by the end of the day, be able to empty the area out. That was a pain. Anyway, this is also land that's owned by the Redlands Unified School District. This is where originally they were going to put athletic field, you know, with bleachers and everything, a stadium, but didn't work out that way. They gave a whole bunch of money back to the builder at the end. And so he walked away with millions of dollars that were supposed to be spent on the school. I'm not sure why they did it, but they did. They said, oh, we're done, everything's good, here's your money. Sad, sad, sad. So somebody had to come up with money to put the bleachers in and to turn, make that a football field. See the gym right there. Done a lot of painting around the school. The thing with paint is you have to keep painting it, and so a lot of times they don't like you painting the outside of buildings, brick buildings, because it means you have to maintain it constantly. Anyway, we're driving back down, and here, of course, is the field that became a stadium. This just used to be the lower field where they would do PE and stuff like that. Football team would practice on it, but it didn't have the track around it, didn't have bleachers.